Hello friends. So today I'm bringing another video for Unix objective questions. So we'll have 21 questions. Let's start. So the first one is choose the odd one out. So we have four options: CSH, kernel, KSH, BSH. So the odd one here is kernel. Why? Because there are shell types: C shell, Corn shell, and bash, right? Second question, a process is dash blank. So we have four options: collection of threads, a running program, a thread, D, software. So the answer is B, a running program. So a process is a running program. Third one, what is PPID? So we have four options: A, previous process identification, B, priority process identification, C, parent process identification, D, pre-parent identification. So what is PPID? It's C, parent process identification. So the fourth question is shebang line in a shell script begins with dash what, right? So we have four options: A, hash, B, hash exclamation, C, exclamation hash, D, none of the above. So it begins with B, hash exclamation, right? Next question. The following command can list out all the current active logins. So we have four options: A, who am I, B, who space M space I, C, who, and D option is none of the above. So here the answer is C, who, right? Next question, choose the command to print the current working directory. So we have four options: A, cwd, B, pwd, C, wd, and nwd. So the answer here is B, pwd. Seventh question, what is the file descriptor number which represents the STDOUT, that is standard out? So A 0, B 1, C 2, and D none of the above. So the answer here is B 1, right? Next question, what does the following command would do? So the command is cp space dot dot slash file space dot, right? So we have options: A, copies the file from current directory to parent directory. B, copies the file from parent directory to its parent directory. C, copies the file from parent directory to current directory. D, error in the command. So the answer over here is C, copies the file from parent directory to current directory. Why? Because these two represents the parent directory and this one represents the current directory. So we are copying file from parent directory to current directory. Okay. Next question. How does a comment can begin in a shell script file? Right. So we have the options: A, beginning with hash, B, beginning with dollar, C, beginning with exclamation, D, none of the above. So the answer here is A, beginning with hash. Next question, what does the following command will do? What is the command? chmod 888 and file, that is the file name. So we have the options: A, it enables RWX permissions for all users, that is read, write, and execute. B, it disables RWX permissions for all users. C, it enables RWX permission only for owner of the file. And D, none of the above. So what will be the answer? It's none of the above. Why? Because the maximum permissions that you could give to a file, it's chmod 777 and file, right? 888 is not going to work at all. Question 11, which shell variable holds the first script command line argument for shell script? So we have the option: A, $0, B, $1, C, #0, D, none of the above. So the answer over here is B, $1. Why? Why not $0? Because $0 represents the script name itself, right? So $0 is script name and $1 starts with the first argument that is given to a particular script. Next question. Which filter can be applied on lines of text for arranging in ascending and descending or descending order, right? So we have the options A, collate, B, arrange, C, sort, D, none of the above. So the answer here is sort. That is option C. Question 13. Which shell operator can be used to place a command to execute in background, right? So we have the options A, pipe, B, and, C, and D, greater than sign, right? So the answer over here is C, that is and. So you have, when you want to run a particular script in the background, what you will do, it will be you'll be executing the script and it will be followed by the and person side, right? 14th question. What are the options used to list the contents of a tar file, right? So we have the option A, CVF, B, TVF, C, XVF, and D, LVF. So the answer here is B, TVF, right? Next question. Which of the following is correct to create an alias name for ls as list, right? So it's a kind of scenario. And we have the option A, alias list equals to double quotes ls. Then option B, alias list double quotes ls, alias double quotes list as double quotes ls, and D option, alias double quotes ls as double quotes list. So the option over here is A, that is alias list equals to double quotes ls. So it is actually the command ls which is being replaced, not being replaced, but it will be an alias. So you can use list as well in case you want to use the ls command, right? 16th, choose the correct from below to search for lines beginning with the pattern using grep. So we have the options A, inverted V pattern, B, pattern inverted V, C, dollar pattern, D, pattern dollar. So the answer here is A, inverted V pattern. Okay. So the question 17, which command can be used to remove a non-empty directory? So we have the options A, rmdir, B, rd, C, ddir, and D, rm, right? So the answer here is D, rm, to remove a non-empty directory. Next question, choose the option to remove write permission for group and others for a file, that is a.txt. So the file name is a.txt and you need to remove write permissions for group and others, right? So the option is select disable write for group and others where file equals to a.txt. Option B, chmod go-w space a.txt. C, option C, chmod w hyphen go space a.txt, and option D, chmod go equals to double quotes r hyphen x a.txt. So the correct answer over here is B, chmod w, that is right option, and hyphen is to remove, and go represents group and others for a.txt file, right? Next question, choose the command to list only the file error.txt, right? So we have the option A, ls star err star dot txt, B, ls e star dot txt, C, ls error dot question mark 3 times the ls error.txt. So the answer here is the ls error.txt. So it will list only the file which has the name as error.txt. Next question, which command can be used to find the resource limits, right? So we have the option A ulimit, B rlimit, C mylimit, D getLimit, right? So the correct answer is A ulimit. Okay. Next question, which command is used to copy file across different systems, right? So we have the options A RCP, B FTP, C MCP, and D NCP. So the correct answer here is B FTP, that is file transfer protocol, right? So here it brings to the end of our video. Thank you guys, and please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Hope you are liking all my videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.